오후 5시 반 정도가 됐습니다. 오늘 점심에는 또 앞집에 사는 어른이 나 저기 은길산역 갔다 오는데 전화가 와서 또 세상에 우리 동네에서 그 횟집이 하나 있는데 난 가본 적이 없는데 오늘 가서 매운탕 사줘가지고 아주 2인분을 나 혼자 거다 먹었네. 그거는 그냥 아침을 늦게 먹었다고 그래서 오 추운데 막 따뜻한 매운탕을 먹고 신나게 자고 이제 일어났네. 자, 지금부터 이쪽 방 저쪽 방 신나게 한번 읽어서 올려야 되겠구만. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Mastering the Inner Game of Wealth. Getting rich is not always convenient. Getting rich is not always easy. In fact, getting rich can be pretty damn hard. But so what? One of the key enlightened warrior principles state, if you are willing to do only what's easy, life will be hard. But if you are willing to do what's hard, life will be easy. Rich people don't base their action on what's easy and convenient. That way of living is reserved for the poor and most of the middle class. Wealth principle. If you are willing to do only what's easy, life will be hard. But if you are willing to do what's hard, life will be easy. Nice girls don't get the corner of peace. 101 unconscious mistakes women make that sabotage their careers. This creates a break in the eye contact long enough to convey a comfortable pose. The 7 habits of highly effective families. All things that is not consciously attended to and renewed will break down, become disordered, and deteriorate. Are you smart enough to work at Google? The takeaway here is that the bubble is simply a hole in the liquid. Group genius. The problem is that the matrix doesn't go far enough toward the collaborative organization. Fight your money. How to stop getting ripped off and save a fortune. Learn the secret big business doesn't want you to know. The American Institute of Architects has created a series of standard contracts for virtually every type of construction project, and the most respectable contractors use them. Put everything in writing. Life is tremendous. I never knew my wife or children well until finally I began to use a little courage to express love and leadership through praying together. Self-confidence. You'll get by with a little help from your friends. You are about to discover the pitfalls and the dangers when you have unbalanced support from people. Don't sweat the small stuff for moms. simple ways to stress less, and enjoy your family more. That is to say, as our children age, they discover that their lives become more competitive. Teamwork at 101. Without a good bench, a team will never succeed. Change your brain, change your body. The researchers studied 12 healthy men in their 20s and found that when the men slept only 4 hours a night, they were more likely to choose candy, cookies, and cake over fruit, vegetables, or dairy products. Absence of mind, absence of mind. Once it was asserted, and now it is taken to have been proved, that the God of traditional Western religion does not exist, or exist at the remotest margins of time and causality. Write it down, make it happen. Sometimes the reply is not what I want or expect, but there is always kindness and caring in it, like a loving parent, supportive but admonishing. Yeah, it's my journal in the car trunk with my laptop. One your sixth grader needs to know. Gradually, some of the farmers agreed to raise the pay and living standards of their workers, but other farmers refused to do so. The way of the superior man. How can you tell if your woman's self-selection is healthy for her? How to be a people magnet. If you want to date, you must initiate. Your roadmap for success. You can get there from here. You may or may not like to think about it, but the person you are and where you are today are the results of your attitudes. Have a new husband by Friday. Thursday, think of him as a seal waiting for the 3-pound fish. Seals are a lot like the husband. First, break all the rules. Chapter 4, the second key, define the right outcomes, managing by remote control. Limitless. And finally, finding flow is the ultimate boon to motivation. Purpose drives us to act, and our purpose must be clear enough that we know why we are acting and what we are hoping to gain. Yesterday and today in the USA, they set up the bomb. Manifest your desires. Dreams can give you a wonderful insight into your current vibrational state of being. Strengths the finder. At work, help your organization strengthen its culture via folklore. Make time. How to focus on what matters every day. Your stomach grumbles and your head feels fuzzy. noise, a flaw in human judgment. If they are better, they are less likely to be biased or noisy. Inner wisdom. Yeah, I am special and I am worthy of love. A proven system to simplify your life, double your productivity, and achieve all your goals. Some people misquote. Some people misquote the Bible by saying that money is the root of all evil. But the Bible actually says that love of money. Love of money is the root of all evil. The body keeps the score. As long as we manage to stay calm, we can choose how we want to respond. Living successfully with screwed up people. Wrong never justifies wrong. Revenge, however, is a self-inflicted retaliation. The eye for an eye. The achievement of the habit. If you feel intimidated, go hide at the back. How to fail at almost everything and still win big. Kind of the story of my life. Association programming. But he figured that could only take him so far. What matters? What matters now? Before we started the MSCs, we had a whole Sunday devoted to children's work, and the point was to get more volunteers. How to be the everything. Could any of these projects turn into business? Identity, your passport to success. It got to the point in our neighborhood that if you made the wrong decision, you ended up dead. The personal MBA, master the art of business. Communication overhead. If you had to identify in one word the reason why the human race has not achieved and never will achieve its full potential, that word would be meetings. The Everest Principle, how to achieve the summit of your life. Yeah, from a traditional medical perspective, the use of anti-inflammatory agents such as ibuprofen, ibuprofen may be helpful. Decisive, how to make better choices in life and work. Honor your core priorities. Her friend persisted, offering to send up a lunch for her with the founder of the startup. 14 principles to grow your business like the Amazon. We first measure ourselves in terms of the metrics most indicative of our market leadership, customer and revenue growth, the degree to which our customers continue to purchase from us on a repeated basis, and the strengths of our brand. Third, culture keys. Here are some of the specific pros and cons of each choice. Yes, Shasta meets friendly animals and dwarfs who minister to him until the arrival of the Narnian army on their way to help the king Loon. Linchpin, are you indispensable? Suddenly they can get back to doing the work, to making a difference, and to engaging with the community. Yes, 50 scientifically proven ways to be persuasive. The researchers thought that unexpected, descriptive, and ambiguous color and flavor names should elicit more positive feelings toward a given product than the other two types of color and flavor names. The watchman's rattle. In fact, as the resistance to important discoveries escalate, these unrelenting warriors become more energized and more determined than ever to effect change for the greater good. Mastering public speaking. Using presentational aids. Notice how Sonja used the strategy of identification in a production as she focused on experience she shared with her listeners. People buy you. Trust me, people don't want to listen to you talk. They want to listen to themselves talk. Rules of the game. Standing on the second floor balcony, I remove the tie belt and stuff it in my pocket. The 6 most important decisions you'll ever make. By maintaining the proper center, you'll be stabler, more competent, and less dependent upon how others treat you. Wisdom of the heart. But if you invest only happen heart, you'll get happen result. Hap want you on the here. Oh, I know, I say. Believe me, I know, I laugh. And I'm starting to understand why S high-tailed it out of here all those years ago. High-tailed. Universal laws for achieving success in your life and work. Increase your profit and much more. Tracy provides a wealth of practical advice distilled into 100 easy to understand and easy to apply laws covering the major areas of work and business. Doing work that you love. Whom else should I speak with about working in this industry? $1,000,000 habits. It's the height of good human relations to take this reality into consideration when dealing with others. Work rules. O&A did 5 studies encompassing a population of 633,000 researchers, entertainers, politicians, and athletes. Find a sponsor, the new way to fast-track your career. As far as I'm concerned, she's more than cleared the bar for the position. Enlightenment now, the case for religion, science, humanism, and the progress. As with the Santa Claus, he sees you when you are sleeping. He knows when you are awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. The 5 a.m. miracle. He loves receiving credit for its creation, though no one is quite sure who developed it. Keep sharp, build a better brain at any age. An Australian study involving more than 5,000 older men found that those who use computers have a lower risk of receiving a diagnosis of dementia by up to 8.5 years. And an experimental study conducted in the United States revealed that older adults performed about 25% better on memory tasks after learning to use the Facebook. The power of positive attitudes. Or perhaps she may say, I considered that possibility and have some ideas on how we can avoid it. How to talk to anyone. How to set up your instant replay. Instant replay is simple and cheap. We cannot all do great things, but we can do small things with great love. You can be happy no matter what. 5 principles for keeping life in perspective. As you become more proficient at living in the moment, you'll be able to decide, moment to moment, what your experience of life will be. The power of self-confidence. Become unstoppable, irresistible, and unafraid in every area of your life. These simple words are the verbal antidote to the fear of failure, which, as you know, is the great destroyer of self-confidence and probably the primary reason for failure in adult life. Positive thinking. Having goals and a purpose. Having goals and a purpose means sorting out, the one you value most, in life, and pursuing a life that enable you to live according to those other values. Aging well. The debate whether faith in God is merely the shadow of love, or whether our love for each other is created by the shadow of God is, I think, similar to the Piegeist debate over whether light is made up of particles or waves. It all depends on how you choose to view light or to view love. It used to embarrass me that I sometimes cry while watching an American accept a gold medal at the Olympics with his hand over his heart and tears in his eyes, or while listening to an War, World War II vet lap about the good times during the war from a wheelchair.